Live from Baxter's 942 in the Highlands of Louisville, Kentucky. This is Shooting from the Lip. I'm Erik McEwen. Right across from me, Mr. Kevin Hale. And we have, no, we're not doing that. We have a really special guest that I love every time he comes on.
Well, check this out. I mean, lately on CNN, Fox, there's been talking about the Pentagon and the UFO sightings. You know, it's not a Shooting from the Lip show unless there's a Jake Badger sighting, one of our, events. But here he is. It's been too long.
Oh, yeah. It's been I think it's been a month, man. Like, what
Exactly.
the hell? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in years.
Yeah. You've been
I have
really
been busy.
Yeah.
On the road, being a dad.
Yeah. Full-time job.
Yeah, probably.
All three of those.
And then there's that Sierra chick.
Yeah, that's Sierra chick, man.
Yeah.
She really keeps me busy. Yeah. I'll tell you.
Welcome back as usual.
Good to be back.
The 5th annual Country for the Kids. This is an event. It's a yearly event, and it goes without saying, Eric, that this is one of those events that we've got to be. We have to do our part to help promote, which obviously means we'll at least get to see Jake.
As part of it.
Part of it, yeah.
And we've talked to the guys from Camp Quality, Kentucky, and what an amazing cause, first of all. Second of all,
Absolutely.
how they run things is so great. These guys are killing
They
it,
just came off that poker run,
which was record-breaking.
Huge.
Right?
Good God, 6 digits.
Record-breaking.
100 G's.
Yes.
Wow.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eddie,
yes.
Craig, Shelly, and the rest of the gang at Camp Quality, Kentucky.
Love those guys. You
Yeah,
won't
good
find
people.
a
Good.
better group of people,
Yes.
man. Like,
Right.
Craig, he's a freaking nut. I love him to death. And, I swear he devotes his whole life to the poker run. That dude, year round, is trying to get money for the kids. He never stops. He's already working on next year.
Yeah.
And $100,000.
He's already called me hey, whatever you need, let me know. They helped me out tremendously, too. So shout out to those guys and what they continue to do.
So, again, the 5th annual Country for the Kids, it does work in conjunction with Camp Quality Kentuckiana. Give us the 411, the history with this event, Jake.
Well, the history, like you said, it's the 5th one. So, and that's something that kind of blows my mind. I never imagined I'd be doing, 5 years into this thing. Eddie Bobbitt and I went to school together, and rewind back 4 or 5 years ago.
So when you had a mullet?
I think I'd already lost my mullet. I lost my mullet when I went to the sheriff's department. They kind of frowned upon the curly Jew-fro with the uniform.
Curly
So they're like, look, we're going to hire you,
Even
but
in Indiana.
look, you look like you belong on the other side of the bars with that haircut. So
on the other side of the river.
I had to shave it off, and then I'll be damn, man, never grew back. I was so pissed.
There you
It's
go.
like the last leg.
He was exposed.
But yeah, so Eddie reached out to me. He's like, hey, man, I work for Camp Quality. And he kind of explained the program to me. He's like, we just try to gather, some funding throughout the year and through benefits and stuff. And he's like, one of our sponsors dropped out this year, so we're running a little short. He's like, I love your all's band. Do y'all think you could do a show and raise some money? And I was like, I've never done anything like that, but why not? So I called up some friends of mine. First, it was 3 bands at first. Country for the Kids.
Do you remember
Wildwood.
those 3?
I do. It was Wildwood, and it was Blaze Streets.
Okay. Yeah.
And David Whitney.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And,
There you go.
So they all came out.
That's
and,
a power couple there.
Oh yeah, love those guys. David Whitney is super talented, and man, they just been knocking it out of the park, which they are now known as Midnight Noon.
I heard that.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
They changed their name. I haven't really got to talk to him lately, so I don't know
I forgot about
the story behind that. But love those guys. Like I said, super talented. And so we had the first benefit and good turnout and good show. Felt good about it. And at the end of the night, we counted all the money and it was right at $1,000. And I was like, dude, we spent $1,000. We got $1,000. I was pumped, and I was like, how many kids did we send to the camp? He's like,
1.
well, we sent 1. It takes about 1,000. I was like,
hey,
son of a bitch.
That was 1 more than that could have went before.
Right. So And that's what Eddie told me. You know, Eddie's like,
Yeah.
he's like the most positive guy ever. Like, he's like, dude, you send one, you know.
Exactly.
So I was like, all right, back to the drawing board for next year. And ever since then, we just been kind of building every year. And overall, the total of the past 4 years, we've raised just over 20 grand. So
Wow.
it's
closer to 25. If I've
yeah.
read that
We're
right, so, yeah.
close to 25.
Yeah.
And that's my goal this year. I really set the bar high.
Really?
And
That is the
I
goal.
would love to hit 25. It's our
Okay,
5th
man.
year. It's
Yeah.
I've been doing the hashtag Strive for 25. So,
Okay.
there's been so many talented folks that have pitched in and helped over the year and came out and played for free. I mean, you got like Juicebox Heroes, Kirby.
Kirby was a couple years ago. I remember that.
God, I mean, just about anybody in the city. Shane Dawson.
Junction.
Yeah, Junction Creek's
Yeah.
been on a couple of years. Josh Bogart was out there last year.
Right.
He's coming back this
Right.
year. I mean, just a number of folks I'm forgetting, and I hate that. But
And Jericho Wood?
Jericho Woods is
Yeah.
on this year. Yeah, this year we have. This year we have. We'll get to that one in a minute. No, but this year we have a great lineup. I want to make sure that I get everybody because this year,
This is running all day, isn't it?
yeah, it starts at noon and it's
Wow.
gonna wrap up around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So. If you want to come out and hang out all day, I mean, there's going to be plenty of music. If you want to come out just for a little bit.
And food.
And food. I mean, it's at Wick's Pizza, so, I mean,
Can't beat it.
great food.
State Street in New Orleans.
Dano is coming out. And
Nice.
Dano got on board with us last year,
Cool.
and
Very cool.
I definitely gained some more fans
Good.
that way. And
Good.
I haven't met anybody that doesn't love Dano's.
I was using it
I'm a
last
huge
night.
advocate.
Dano's on fries. The spicy Dano's on
I've not
everything.
tried the spicy on fries.
Oh, man.
So
Oh,
I need
dude,
to.
do
Okay.
that. Definitely.
You could put Dano's on
Speaking of that,
anything.
How's that tasting over there, Eric?
Hey, I'm working on it, man.
Okay.
Let's get back to
All right,
Jake.
all right.
But yeah, so for the lineup this year, I have Noah Smith, who's a good buddy of mine. He's from Cincinnati, doing a bunch of big things, man. He's been touring all over the place. Just had a new album come out that's really good. You can catch all of his stuff on iTunes. Just about everybody on here you can find on iTunes and stuff. Go look him up, listen to him. Come out and see him Sunday, July 29th. We also have Kentucky Dirt Band. Travis Pure and all those guys. Travis played a couple years ago with City of Country.
Right.
That was one of the things I aimed for this year was to bring back some of the people that have supported us over the years and came out and played and bring them out. So we also have Allison Bray.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
She was
Love
here.
her to death. She's coming out on The Voice. I have 3 people that were on The Voice playing this show this year. So
that goes
that's
to
pretty good. So that goes to Josh Logan, Olivia Hinken,
Yeah.
and Lindsay Hinken. It's their new group called The
Nice.
Mixers.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
Will
playing.
it be Olivia Logan by then?
I guess.
Well,
yeah.
she's married. man.
Mr. and Mrs. Josh Logan. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're getting married this week, I believe.
yeah.
So
It's-
congrats
yeah.
to those
By
guys.
that point.
Yeah.
Let's see who else we got. We got Josh Bogart, as I mentioned earlier. Josh Bogart and Dirty South, which he did the poker run, and
Right.
I got him mixed in with those folks
I
this
heard he
year, and
killed
he's
it this
had
year, yeah.
a freaking blast. So.
His band's on a roll right now. I mean, he's
They
really
are,
good
man.
band. Good fun band.
We also have Midnight Noon. So David Whitney's making a return. Dustin Collins, who was here
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, just signed a record deal
Right.
with. I'm trying to remember the name of him.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
The Colt Ford's label and all that, but he's been knocking it out of the park too. A lot of great stuff going on with him. My boys at Jericho Woods. Of course, I scheduled it when I was still playing with them, and
And they're still holding.
and I was like,
Wow.
hey, when I left, I was
That
like, hey,
says something about them.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we're on like good terms. I don't want anybody to think that we parted ways and like we're like bashing each other and got like some kind of hate on. And it was a very mutual thing. And wish those guys nothing but the best. They're still out there killing it. I think right now they're on a run. They've been in Alabama, and I think they're going out to Oklahoma and then back. And I'm actually glad that I'm not in a van right now, traveling to Oklahoma. And I'd much rather be here with you guys. So, but yeah, so those guys are coming out with, or for Country for the Kids, and we'll also be doing a performance on Great Day Live, and Eddie and I will be on there talking. It's going to be the week leading up to the
Any
big
more
show.
bands on that country.
Can you fit any more bands?
Yeah, that was it.
There's actually one more.
Yeah.
So everybody was asking, like, are you not going to play this year? Like, what's going on? You know, what have you been doing? So, drum roll. Actually, I have a new group. It's called Revival. And there'll be
announced right here.
Right here.
Time.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
People have been talking about it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that some people have kind of picked up on who's in it or, you know, what's going on.
That's what I did the other night. Just instead of,
I know
at
you
3
do that.
a.m. No, at 3 a.m. instead of, blasting someone on social media, I was talking about the
Anyway, let's get back to Jake.
So yeah, I mean, if you've been paying attention to some of the social media around here, you might have noticed maybe who's put up a couple feelers and what's going on. But I won't announce the official lineup yet. But
Oh, come on.
Well, we know who the drummer is.
you know who I will tell you the drummer is Jake Badger.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can't. I mean, really, you're here right now, and you can't tell us who.
Give us the tease us. Give us the tip. Can you give us like the initials?
That's all Kevin needs. That's all he gives.
just the tip. I will tell you that I had some unfinished business with some songs I've been working on for a long time with a good partner in crime of mine. Right. So we got together and we met about a month ago, and originally this started out as just kind of wanting to get together and just track some of the stuff that we have. And we have probably 10 or 15 songs that were left undone. So there's another clue.
Left undone. And we could probably rule out not someone from Jericho Woods.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little let down. I thought this was going to be a Shooting from the Lip exclusive.
Exactly.
Okay, well.
I'll share a little more off the air.
Twist his arm. Titty twister.
So what began is just like basically we were just gonna like finish writing some stuff and then just record, at the studio, and just so we could say like, hey, we have this finished finally, and kind of our like little personal music library that we can go back and listen to.
So are you saving this for this lineup, this reveal? Are you saving it for this gig?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
if you go on O'Reilly's podcast right anytime between now and then,
damn you, you better
dude.
not. Well, no, he's okay. You could go. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
We would like
even if I did,
Yeah.
I love Riley, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't debut it because we all go way back.
No,
so I would do the exclusive here, but really
I know
waiting.
I'm going to be there to see it firsthand.
There you go. We are making our debut at the Country for the Kids, and actually
Not at Great Day Live. That would be even better day.
I wish we could have, but unfortunately the scheduling didn't add up.
Okay.
So the guys in Jericho Woods are going to take over, and they'll come in there and kill it. But yeah, actually, I will be releasing the lineup for this new band later this week. We're waiting on a couple things to finalize. And
What's going on here?
Why did we even bring him on the show? I can't believe this is happening right now. No. Good God. Can he hear us? Did you turn this?
No, I'm going to turn him off. He's fine.
I can hear you.
who knows? Maybe there'll be a plot twist at the end of the segment, and I might reveal it. I don't know.
Curveball.
But we kind of went and handpicked the guys that we wanted to finish these songs with, and then when I made the decision to make the leap from Jericho Woods and come back home and kind of just focus on like get back into my element. Like I loved Jericho Woods has great music, and it was just a little bit out of the norm from like my style. Like those guys are kind of come from a bluegrass traditional country kind of root, and I come from a rockin' R&B-ish 90s country, and when like I said I love their stuff, but like I'm a little more biased to the stuff that me and this other gentleman have been writing for years.
Or rule out. It's not a female. We know. How many members? Can you tell us how many?
Kevin, we know.
There will be.
Yeah,
There's 6 members.
6. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I kind of know. I'm just trying to give the teaser.
I'm a little butthurt.
I know.
That we didn't get the exclusive, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I love Jake.
I know.
Big fan.
Still?
Well, I appreciate it.
I like Jake.
That's great.
I used to love him.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, there is also a female singer.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be kind of the same kind of setup as Wildwood, but it'll be different. And there'll be some familiar faces.
Yeah.
I'm butthurt on 2 levels right now.
2 levels?
Yeah.
I'm curious. How do you get butthurt on 2 levels?
No, I'll show you later. So Sunday, July 29th at Wick's Pizza on State Street in New Albany is Country for the Kids. This is an incredible cause. Camp Quality of Kentuckiana. Get out there.
Yeah.
Get out there. What an amazing lineup.
You know, what is this, June 26th? It's highly likely that we will have a Jake Badger sighting one more time before
I have a
this
feeling that there's going to be more sightings of more people from this.
Yeah,
And
that's what
I'm hard at work right now.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
just say
that's
that.
there you go. Maybe if they can't say who they're affiliated with, it's just ironic that we'll have every member on the show between now and the 20th.
Challenge accepted.
I'm gonna bring them all in
Exactly.
wearing ski masks.
Oh,
and,
brother,
like, you'll
don't
have
even
to
worry
guess
about
who
that.
it is.
It'll be Here Come the Mummies live.
Hell yeah!
So
Juggalos.
Country version of Slipknot. We'll all wear a mask.
Yeah, there you go.
that'd be so killer.
Yeah.
You call me for that gig. That'd be killer. But definitely, they need to reach their goal of $25,000 this year. And when the guys from Camp Quality were on before, they had a pretty lofty goal, and they not only met it, but exceeded it.
Yeah.
Well,
They put it up in 6 figures, and what an amazing cause this is. So definitely, July 29th, it's a Sunday. What else you gonna do?
It's a Sunday. It's a good.
You're gonna
good
have
way to-
brunch
After
with
church,
me.
you can do. You're
You're gonna be brunch with me
Brunch.
at Wick's in New Albany.
Do they have mimosas or whatever you do?
Man, I don't drink mimosas.
All right,
Who
well,
the
what is
hell-
it- what are you
They-
talking about?
Go
I'm
ahead.
sure they do. I mean, I don't really drink like. Is that a sissy drink?
Mimosas? No, technically, no. I mean, but depending on your setting.
I don't get
but
in. I don't get into much
Cigarette
more
drinks.
than
It's going to be
Bud Light,
Jaeger,
so-
tequila, and beer, and cheap domestic beer, and that's what we're doing all night. Don't
full bar, lots of food.
lots of amazing food.
There's going to be a silent auction.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah,
Like,
so
what's up for steak?
we're still lining up stuff. I got stuff coming in all over the place. One of the biggest things so far is Q103 is donating a couple pairs of concert tickets. Don't know who they are yet, but they've already told me, it's like, hey, whatever whatever big
See,
show's coming in.
I don't know whether to believe him anymore or not. I don't know who it is. Okay, wink, wink.
See, now we're feeling that same butt hurt.
I know. Exactly.
But
Never-
shout out.
Don't edit that out.
No.
Because out of context, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jake. Go
Yes,
ahead.
yes. Shout out to Q103. They have partnered with me for the last every year except for the first one.
yeah.
The first one was just kind of a thrown together thing, but also Sewer Insurance Group, those guys have been on board every year since we've done this. So, in Shooting from the Lip, was this your
This will
third?
be my third time around.
Third
with you
time?
guys,
Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's been supporting us over the, like I said, 5 years now. I just can't believe it's went on this long, and hope to get bigger every year and keep that number going.
Well, Jake, I'm sure all these kids really appreciate what you're doing among all the other people that are working really hard, and I'm sure being a voice for what the cause is speaks volumes for them.
Yeah, if you guys ever get the chance to go to Camp Quality and just see, meet these kids, and I mean, you would never know anything is going on with them. They just, they have the biggest heart. They're happy, and then they're battling, something that we couldn't even imagine, that we couldn't even fathom. And this camp really it does wonders. And they're actually up there this week. This year's camp is going on this week,
Right,
and
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
the talent show is Thursday. And I got a gig with Corey Brumback doing another benefit for Noah, and
that's Thursday.
That's this Thursday, out at Judy's. So shout out to Corey and all those guys.
That's a loaded night.
That's a loaded night too, yeah. But they have a talent show every Thursday of camp, and they just go out there and all the kids. Some of them sing, some of them dance. Like, it don't matter what they do. Like, everybody it's like everybody hits a three at the buzzer at the NCAA championship when they get done. I watched a kid go up and he spun the hula hoop one time, and everybody just was like, just like lost their mind, and like the energy in there is just awesome. And
that was the reaction you were going to get from us if you would have named the people. But
yeah,
we didn't hit a three at the end.
Maybe you might have to spin a hula hoop around one time, Kevin. Wouldn't you like to see that, Jake?
I would love to see that.
All right. Well, challenge accepted. We have until July 29th to see Mr. Kevin Hale spin a hula hoop one more time
on stage.
If he can. The over-under right now is set at 1.
1.
Yeah. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, well, I mean, do what you got to do. Yeah. July 29th. It's a Sunday, so get there. 12 to 8 at Wicks in New Albany. The event's been created. This is the 5th annual. Come out. Help them strive for 25. Yes. It's going to be a big night. Great lineup. And, Jake, thank you so much for all you're doing for such a great cause. We really appreciate it. You have anything good coming up?
Right now.
Gigs.
Right now, the only thing
anybody that we might
the only thing I have scheduled is Thursday.
As he's getting ready to say, you should just shut his mic off. No, you won't tell us. We're not letting you tell.
Like I said, doing the benefit Thursday night with Corey.
Corey Brumback in the breakups, right?
I think that's what they're calling us.
I like it.
We switched it out a couple different times, but I think that's what we stuck with. And yeah, shout out to Corey. And I don't know if y'all have heard that album.
It is perfect.
Super proud of it.
I called
Glad
him
to be
on
it.
Facebook for making a perfect album. It was
really good.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it was a fun process going through that with him, and then the release show couldn't have went any better. So hopefully we're going to get some more shows with that group going on, and then of course Country for the Kids, and then after that Revival is going to be booking left and right. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
So,
and real quick, for the Country for the Kids, I just want to say, if anybody wants to donate,
yes, please. Where?
It'll be $10 at the door to get in. Kids are free. 12 and under are free. Like I said, there will be silent auction items. We have event T-shirts every year, so come out and buy a T-shirt. It supports the bands, and it kind of gets their name out there. But everybody is playing for free. 100% of the proceeds go to the kids. Like, none of us is making a dime off this stuff. So if you want to come out, if you can't make it out and you want to donate, find the 5th annual Country for the Kids benefit page on Facebook. Shoot us a message. We'll give you some info. If you want to donate, I'll send you a sponsorship thing. We got a tax ID. We got all that covered. So
nice.
So if you want to donate, just reach out to us, and I'll come to you if I need to. I'll make the trip. So
some full service guy.
Like Craig says, it's all about the kids.
All about the kids.
All right. Well, definitely one more time, July 29th, 12 to 8 at Wicks Pizza in New Albany. This is an amazing cause for Camp Quality of Kentuckiana. Help them strive for 25 one more. Jake Badger, thank you so much for all you do for the kids. Thank you.